it's already a mature platform, but in my mind, it's gaining a lot of momentum. And even if it's not, I, I like what you guys stand for. And to kind of go back to way to the beginning of how you wanted to have the conversation about my personal impression of Horizon and why I chose Horizon in the first place. Um, it's, I guess, it dates back to like 2017. I had a friend who was a part of the Zencash team before you guys had the name change to Horizon. And it was during the whole ICO period. And so there's a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, and a lot of the ICO teams just dropped like flies. And the Horizon team stuck through that, battled through it, and they came out the other side, and they came out stronger than what they were originally. And I'm drawn to that. I think it standing the test of time in my mind when if we do make that intersection where our startup gets the funding and I'm going to lean on a platform, I'm going to choose Zindu. And that's without, the entire technical background. That's something I'm working on. That's something that I'm glad I see the documentation you guys have just out there. It's amazing. And it's way more articulate than anything I've come across. And, maybe I'm in my own little bubble, but, I like what you guys have. And I look forward to tackling away at some of the bounties and some of my use cases because ultimately what you guys have done and provided is allow people like me who don't have a huge background in programming. Like I just started coding like 4 months ago. And when I was doing a blockchain competition, I was using some of these other projects. If it's okay to say, I don't know if you can have to edit it out, but Chain was one of them, and Kaleido was another one in Raleigh. And because they were both sponsors of the event, and I think that they were both great, and they allowed me to kind of make a mind map and a mental model of how the transactions would work. And they allow people who don't have any programming knowledge to get into the game. But now that I've had more months of exposure, I want to dive into the real technical aspects of the blockchain. I don't want to just have my hand held all the way through. But obviously, I need assistance, and Zendu's the perfect package. Horizon's the perfect package. You guys have, I mean, you just have great content out there and great documentation. And so um, that's going to be my first step, I think.